Boom, baby. We are live. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Tokyo Crypto Show featuring yours truly and Charlie from Cultivate Crypto. Looks like we got two people in the house already. Ernie and Wasted John, what's going on? Welcome. As you see, we're wearing our bread gear. Charlie, you want to say what's up?
Morning, guys. How are you all doing? I guess there's only two of you, but hey, Wasted John. Nice to see you again. And Ernie as well.
So, guys, we're going to be talking about cryptocurrency wallets and what is going on with cryptocurrency wallets, what to use, what not to use. Obviously, we are big fans of the Bread wallet. We got sponsored by El Presidente himself. We got Rush, the bull here, ready for the bull market, and it's going to be a damn good show. Let's wait for everybody else to get in and go. Just going to wait for everybody to show up here and fire up the Instagram feed as well for the Tokyo Crypto Show. All right, Instagram's fired up. How's everybody doing? David Docks, Target, when moon, sir?
2022, 2023, somewhere in there, I'm guessing.
Yep, it's a little bit down the road. That's why we're starting this show now in this bull market, or the bear market, and then, you know, the authority that we have will carry on through. So if any of you guys want to call in, the number is the same as usual, 657-383-1318. Guys, you've got a little over 24 hours, and Body Language Mastery is coming out. I'm putting the final touches on it. You guys saw the preview yesterday. I'm going to be sending out an exclusive email-only preview today. Today is going to be an exclusive email-only preview. And if you're not on my email list, go to www.modernlifedating.com/body language. Get on the list right now. I am getting so many people hitting me up. I had a guy write me a 6-paragraph essay on why, like, he wanted to know why he should buy. And I was just like, look, man, I'm too busy. I'm swamped. Today's show is going to be pretty quick as well, because I got to get back to just putting the finalizing touches on this thing. But, man, am I broadcasting on YouTube, Pine? Yes, I am. Yes, do you not see it?
Good morning, Mo.
What's up, Mo? Are we going to go over all wallets today? No, not all wallets. We're just going to go over... there's two types of wallets. We're going to go over hot wallets and cold wallets, but we're going to be focusing on hot wallets. We're going to go into what a hot wallet is, but yeah, the Body Language Mastery course comes out in approximately 26 hours. In 26 hours, registration is open. Pine is in the chat. Pine has been my exclusive beta tester. He has been testing everything. He is not sugarcoating a damn thing. Charlie saw some stuff today as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
really good.
Charlie's not even in. Charlie's married. He's a good Christian man, and
got the ring on.
Yeah, Charlie's got a hot wife, so he's set. But even him, is the body language stuff he's saying is just like,
it's useful.
What do you think about it?
Yeah, a guy can always look, right? I mean, they're doing the same.
Well, I mean, just about the course in general. What did you think so far?
No, the course is great. I mean, I told you a couple times, like, you know, you need to edit this or change that. So,
yeah,
I think you've shaped it up pretty good, especially with the limited amount of time. I mean, you've only had, a month to put this thing together, 2 months.
Yeah. It's the first one, but it's come together really good. So, guys, on the Body Language Mastery course, there is an email exclusive video that's going to be embedded in the email. It is the first entire section. It's 3 minutes long. First entire section of the Body Language Mastery course. You're not going to want to miss it. It's front to end. How this is set up is going to show you exactly how the entire pattern of the body language mastery course is going to be set up. So you're not going to want to miss it. It's turned out to be way better than I expected. Like, a lot of guys hype the courses and then they put out this product that's completely garbage. I have been doing not so much marketing, but just putting the effort and the quality of this course. I guarantee you, when you guys see this shit, you're going to shit your pants. It's such a good course. 5 days only. February 28th, March 1st, March 2nd, March 3rd, and March 4th. And after that, it's shut down. I don't know when the quarter 2 is going to be happening, but I tell you what, all the stress I've been going through and all the emails I've been replying to and everything that's been happening on Twitter and everything, the price is definitely going up in quarter 2 by $100. So in quarter 2, it's going to be $397. Right now, for those who are loyal and want to get in early, it's going to be $297. But that's that. February 28th, tomorrow, we're going to be talking about the importance of body language on Interview with a Man. What do you think about that subject?
That's great.
You got years of experience in recruitment as well. I mean, you've met with some dirtbags, and you met.
Yeah, you can tell. I mean, it's similar to poker, right?
Yeah.
When you're looking at somebody face to face, are they bullshitting you or not? I think that's the first thing in business that you need to get down. And it's the same thing with dating. I think, a
lot of women are bullshitters.
Yeah. I think you mentioned, wingmen, right?
Yeah.
Was that yesterday or the day
Yeah,
before?
it was yesterday.
So basically, if your wingman, like me, is married, I can still help you out. If I can read body language, maybe I can see signs that you're missing.
Yep.
I mean, if you don't have it, it's a tool that you can't use, right?
Yeah.
So it's better to have it. And if you have no idea what it is or you're not really sure, which one is which, I think you have to know something.
Yeah, I think it's overall going to be a great thing. So, yeah, thanks everybody in the chat. What's going on? Looks like we got
hard to hear me.
Ivor McCormick. Hard to hear you, Charlie. Okay, we're going to turn the mic up a little bit.
Push it over this way a little bit.
Yeah. And, where's Rush? Rush is right here. Rush is chilling. Rush is right there. He's it's hard to get him on camera, but Rush is here with us today. $297. Yeah, that's right. That's what it's going to be. Hard to hear you, Charlie. Matthew, okay, we got you. I want to make some Bitcoin. Well, you don't make Bitcoin. You use only a finite amount of Bitcoin, but that's a whole other fucking podcast.
Well, yeah, there's a bunch of them that we have to divide up here into 52 weeks or whatnot.
Yeah. So, and who knows if this show gets excessively successful, we might go 2 days a week. Definitely, if a bull market hits sooner than we expect, which I'm not expecting it this year.
No, this year is the best year to accumulate Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Right now, everybody's kind of sleeping on it.
Yeah.
And that's the best time. I think yesterday, the email that I sent out to everybody who's on my email list, I mentioned Warren Buffett. Mm-hmm. On Monday, he said, again, he used to call Bitcoin rat poison. And on Monday, again, he said, people who use it are charlatans, they're fake, which is, similar, actually very useful information for us as Bitcoin people who want to buy now. Because one of the things Warren Buffett said is, when people are greedy, be fearful, don't buy. So that was 2017 when everybody was buying.
Yeah.
And then he said, only be greedy when everybody is fearful. That's this year. Everybody's, to be honest, this is one of the easiest bear markets in Bitcoin history because the price is so freaking high.
Yeah.
I mean, people are down some money, but if you hold it, you're not going to lose it.
Yeah.
And so just the fact that, Warren Buffett's scared of it and not following his own advice. And also he's really bad at investing in tech stocks.
Yeah.
He missed the whole .com bubble.
Yeah.
And so, it's good advice to take a little bit of advice from him and then use some of his information actually in this bear market to accumulate as much Bitcoin as you can.
We're going to wait for the bull rising up. So that's what we're going to talk about. Oh, sorry, Ivor. I got you, Ivor. When you say Bitcoin, Charlie, do you mean Bitcoin exclusively or other coins like ETH and other altcoins?
Yeah, so Bitcoin is the racetrack. So everything is built on Bitcoin. The only other coin right now that's successful enough to call a separate racetrack is Ethereum. So Ethereum has hundreds of coins built with that technology, but most of the ecosystem is built on Bitcoin. Mm-hmm. Plus, everything follows, even Ethereum follows the price of Bitcoin right now. The reason why that is because Bitcoin has, I think, over 40% market dominance. It used to have like 90%. But still, it's kind of the sign of, where the tide is. Where is the water going? Is it going in or going out? So everybody's watching that first. So what I would stick to, this was Ivor, right?
Yeah.
What I would stick to Ivor.
Wasted John.
Oh, sorry, Wasted John. What I would stick to Wasted John is the top 5 market cap coins, but the top 3 of those being Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin will probably go up fast once it starts getting in a bull market.
Good stuff. So Warren Buffett is older than the sun. What does he know about blockchain and cryptos? Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, that was the best thing is he knows nothing about tech stocks, and he admitted that. He said, I know nothing about technology, but yet he's saying these things.
So Wasted Johnson. So go for Bitcoin as your major coin, similar to the gold standard. Honestly, again, this is not financial advice. Don't fucking sue us, but...
Well, he can't, but...
just
so
don't
it's
sue us.
educational. It's educational.
It's entertainment.
Entertainment, education.
I've got a dancing bull. But yeah, honestly, if you're going to make any investment in cryptocurrency, I don't see Bitcoin going south anytime soon.
No, I mean, everybody who's tried to kill it, the only last group of people who's going to try to kill it who haven't really had much of a chance yet is Wall Street. The governments have tried to kill it. Hackers have tried to kill it. Wall Street's just beginning to try to kill it. So far, they haven't been successful at all. So, it's going to be fine.
So let's get cracking, and we're going to talk about wallets today. So we got wallets. I got a wallet in my pocket. It is it's my Coach wallet. So tell me, where's my wallet? It's somewhere around here. But where I want to put some cryptocurrency in my wallet. So how do I do that? Do you have any Bitcoins on you? Have any they're coins,
no,
right?
So if you caught me with a gun, I'd say fuck you. I can't give you nothing. So
all right.
That's the good thing. But yeah, you want a place to store it. So like you have a wallet, you want something digital or actual physical hardware where you can put your Bitcoin.
Okay, so how many types of wallets are there?
2.
2 types. And what are they? What are they called?
One is a cold wallet.
Cold wallet?
Yes.
Why?
So
is it in the freezer or?
Anything that's not connected to online.
Oh wow. So nothing. So it's just completely off the internet. Nobody can access it from a Wi-Fi. Nothing. There's completely just a piece of hardware that digital currency is stored inside.
Exactly. And so you may have heard stories of people losing Bitcoin back in 2011, 2013. They had their Bitcoin on their hardware on their laptop, and they threw it out or something. They didn't think it was going to be worth anything. They try to go find it years later, that kind of thing. That's what that is.
Okay.
And then the second type that you were asking about is the hot wallet.
Hot wallet.
Yep. So hot, is kind of like a little bit of a warning, right? It's, something that may be accessed. So basically it's connected to the internet.
So hot wallet has something connected to the internet.
Yep.
Okay. So that theoretically.
So it's more software based.
Okay. I see. All right, so let's see so go for Bitcoin as your major, yeah, and then Greg B. Good morning, all. Yes, Greg B. You're in Wisconsin. Charlie's from Minnesota.
Oh yeah, where are you from in Wisconsin, Greg?
So let's see what we got going here. So then, any thoughts on Coinbase adding XRP, which is a code for Ripple? When did they do that already?
Yeah, they did that within the last week.
All right, well,
and the price did not move at all, unfortunately for you. But
well, yeah, I bought a fuckload of Ripple at $3, so I'm holding on to that.
That'll go somewhere.
I'm holding on to that. That's my retirement fund right there. If you guys remember when there was a massive spike in Ripple, and I think it was 2017 December, right? That was when it spiked, or was it January? Around that time.
Well, both. But yeah, the highest peak was December.
Yeah, and I bought in there with all my Verge profits, and
well, you were right on that one.
Yeah, I did make 10,000 on Verge.
That 6 months before it peaked.
I did, and I bought in my Verge, and then I took, I think it was like $14,000. Then I bought into fucking Ripple at $3. So, holding on to my Ripple.
Yeah, well. The way it's looking right now, it's kind of teetering on the edge, and it may jump down again.
Yeah.
It's looking a little bit weaker, but it did get... Anyways, to answer the question, it did get put on Coinbase, and I don't see that as a bad thing. All these people, especially the really hardcore Bitcoin people, are like, we hate Ripple, it shouldn't be listed anywhere, which I think is stupid. On the NASDAQ, or on any exchange that you use to put stocks on, any company can list them, right? It's not really going to matter. And all the exchanges, they want to make money, so they're going to pair it with, it's a very popular coin. It's a very useful coin in some instances. So I don't see any problem with Coinbase listing it. But everybody kind of freaked out in the space, but that's Twitter, right? People kind of find reasons to be crazy.
I fucking hate Twitter. Fuck Twitter. Take me back to Instagram where it's just ass everywhere. All right. So, yeah, Mark Gordon says, so what's the play here? Is it purchase coin and hold it in anticipation that the value rises in a bull market? Theoretically, yeah, but if you play the game which Charlie plays, which is down the road, you go to cultivatecrypto.com. That is a way better way to get direct help from Charlie.
So my method right now, because we just started the site this month, is go to the site, sign up for the email list, and the first thing that I send you after a welcome email is an actual survey, which a few of our guys took this week, and basically it goes through what your current situation is with Bitcoin. Some people have been trading it already. Some people are just holding it. Some people haven't even bought it. So you give me that, basic situation, and then I create basically a simple roadmap for you. Here's the 2 to 3 things you need to do next in order to get involved in the game, whether that's buy and hold, learn trading, or somewhere in between there.
And you've been trading for,
I've been trading actively for 2.5 years, or basically 2 years now.
Like since
May of 2017, I started trading Ethereum.
Okay, and then don't tell them exactly how many Ethereum you have, but how many times did you grow your Ethereum stock hold in the bear market?
So let's say I owned 10 cents worth of Ethereum.
Just give me a number. So you own 10 Ethereum.
Okay, so if I owned 10 Ethereum, I multiplied that to 50 within the bear market.
And that's under a year.
That's, from middle of last summer to the end of last year.
Middle of last summer. So 6 months you went from theoretically 10 Ethereum to 50 Ethereum.
Yep.
And Ethereum's peak was
$1,500.
So then 50 times 1,500 is like a little over. That's more than 50,000.
Yeah,
so
it's gonna be nice when it gets back to that peak.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good little chunk of change, and and it cost you no money to do that because you just shorted the way all the way down, right?
Exactly. So you just save your money, basically hold it, which they have stable coins for. And this is the easiest way to trade without any risk. You just hold it in a stable coin. It retains its value. When it goes down in a stepping stair process. And you just, kind of put in, put out, but only at, maybe you trade once a month. You don't trade very often.
Well, let's not go too deep into it, but that's how you made it.
I can help you with
was
that.
Trading it, right?
Yeah.
And so, and you've, let's see, like 10 times 50. So you have 5 extra coins in 6 months.
Yeah.
So
the bear market can be very helpful if you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You can actually you don't make a lot of dollars. You save your dollars and you make a little bit of dollars.
But you make the digital dollars.
You make the digital
that
dollars,
crypto
which
cash,
is the game.
baby. That crypto crash
And then
right there.
once the dollars start going back up, that's when you start getting that.
That's when it's Lambo time.
Oh, I'm going to get an airplane. I'm not going to get a Lambo.
It's going to be fucking great. When Khabib beat Conor, I won 5 Ethereum. Good shit. Speaking of wallets, Samsung Galaxy S10 will feature full ERC20 support in crypto wallet. I've heard that, but I heard it went bad.
Can you read that one more time? I don't see that.
It's Mo.
Oh.
Speaking of wallets, Samsung Galaxy S10 will feature... I heard that. I saw that too.
Yep.
But I heard it flopped. Like there's something wrong.
Well, it's not even out yet. So it's all speculation as to like how good it's going to be.
The Koreans are on it. Korean trading is animalistic.
Yeah, Koreans... I used to teach in Korea for about a month before I came to Japan. And when I taught there, the kids, all they wanted to do was stay on the computer. Like, they just wanted to be on the computer all the time. They just plug themselves in digitally. Like, that's their culture.
Yeah. Korea's got the fastest internet in the world, I think. Or maybe Romania now. I think Winston Wolf said maybe it's Romania, but I know Korea's got some of the fastest internet in the world. All right.
They're hardcore.
It is fun to bet with casual fans. So I have taken a good amount of money from our Hawaiian friend.
Well, and also our cybersecurity guy, you got not a lot, but a little bit.
The karma got me on that one because it's locked up in my fucking Bitflyer. Fuck Bitflyer, by the way.
Yeah, basically Bitflyer is an exchange like Coinbase, but for Japan. So we'll get into, basically there's 2 types of hot wallets, which we're going to talk about today. So the first one is a web wallet, which is hosted by a third party. So that's your Coinbase, that's your Bitflyer. Those are the ones you don't really want to keep your money on.
Yeah, and then Jacob is watching on Instagram. He says, "Is Bread Wallet the one where I don't need to verify my account with a government ID?" No, anybody can download Bread Wallet right now. So if you pick up your mobile device and you go to the App Store and you type in BREAD wallet, you'll see the symbol here, and just download it. And as we go through today's tutorial, you can actually look at it on your phone. And I'm on. I can't show it on my phone because I'm streaming.
We have a few images.
We have a few images. Why don't you show them what it looks like in your phone?
Yeah. So,
but yeah, we'll just show you what the icon looks like.
basically, you just open your phone. Oops. You go to your wallet. You open Bread Wallet. It'll ask you for your PIN code.
You just put your PIN code. And but you can download Bread Wallet right now.
I haven't put any on my mobile because I don't really keep much. I don't keep any on my mobile actually, but for beginners, this is the best place you can put your crypto. And so you can see you can have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and Bread. And then you can also add, and you can add any ERC or Ethereum based token. So there's literally hundreds of tokens you can put on here. And I think his question, though, he was asking, like, how can you buy? Do you need KYC, which is know your customer? Do you have to give your ID about government when you buy Bitcoin on Bread Wallet? So you don't give your ID to Bread, actually, but they have if you buy it with a credit card, you have to give a little bit of information.
Obviously, your credit card information.
But there's ways to buy it with cash as well, if you want to be a little bit more, private about it.
But yeah, for you guys watching right now, and obviously we're sponsored, as in by sponsored, I mean we got free T-shirts and stuffed animals. And I got to meet the president of Bread Wallet. He's a nice guy, really nice guy. So yeah, just download Bread Wallet to your phone, and you can kind of see what we're talking about right now. So let's just get this show on the road.
We'll get to this a little bit later in the middle of the show, but Bread Wallet is probably the best mobile wallet that you can get.
Yeah.
Because you actually have access to holding your Bitcoins. It's a decentralized system. So Bread is not a third party. They don't hold your Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Your Bitcoin is actually still kept on the blockchain.
Yeah.
So it's super
It's
good.
100% yours. That's about
exactly.
No third party. Nobody else is holding it. You're in direct control of your Bread Wallet as long as you have control of your smartphone.
Exactly. And even if you lose your smartphone, as long as you have what we'll get into a little bit later here about recovery, as long as you remember or write down a simple password, you can recover it even if your phone gets destroyed by a bulldozer or whatever.
Okay, so let's get this party started. We're 26 minutes in, and we're gonna cut the cord here at 11, and we're gonna cut it in 34 minutes because I got to get back to editing for body language mastery. Charlie, you think alt season will come before Bitcoin bull? No.
So a few alts have kind of gone up a little bit before Bitcoin. So I think what will happen is probably, I would agree in general, no.
Yeah.
But what I will say is when it looks like Bitcoin's going up, they will go up a little bit faster once it does start. So it's a little bit confusing, but Bitcoin will be the one that makes them go up. So right now, a few altcoins have started to go up before Bitcoin, but that's kind of premature and it's not like a true alt season. So right now I would not be trying to touch altcoins until Bitcoin decisively jumps up.
All right, so we're getting a lot of questions, but let's try to stay on focus.
And yeah, you can go to my website and you can sign on for my email list. All these types of questions, you can email me directly. We can talk this out in a different group as well. So we'll keep this to the subject today.
Yeah, real quick. Okay, Bread has all my altcoins from the wallet too. Dope. Yeah, Bread is the shit. I'm telling you, it's a great wallet. Manish says, how does Bread compare to Jack's Liberty? Jack's Liberty doesn't sponsor us, so fuck them.
Well, I've never even heard of Jack's
I've never
Liberty.
heard of them.
But
that sounds like a fucking like a prison superstar. Jack's Liberty.
Wasn't there a guy in Mortal Kombat named Jack?
Yeah, I think so. The guy with the metal arms.
Yeah, but anyways, there's a million types of wallets out there. So the key thing is also you have to do a little bit of your own research when you want to compare specific ones. But the reason why we chose Bread Wallet today is because it is the best for your mobile, which is the easiest place to start. And then the second easiest place to start is your desktop or on your computer, and we have Electrum for that, which is the best for that. So we're starting with the best, and anything else with those comparisons, please use Google.
Yeah, or
Ask
ask him. You know,
email.
That's why we're here. We're trying to give you, because there's so much fucking, there's like Jesus Christ. Just if you type in cryptocurrency wallet on Google, you're gonna get tons of shit.
It's like, like you said, like kind of swimming in shit. You don't really know what.
Especially if you don't know what the fuck's going on. It's
exactly.
Even for me, I know what's going on, but it's like. This is my crypto Google right here. I'm just like, Charlie, what the fuck's going on here? He's like, okay, let me tell you.
Yeah.
And he goes in so much detail, I fucking fall asleep. I just
so we gotta simply water it down a little bit. We make it work.
That's a testament to your genius in this shit, because you really are a fucking genius. Like, I'm genius in picking up chicks, but you're a crypto genius.
Things have gone well.
So yeah.
So let's get to a few images here so we can jump right into the
topic.
Right.
So let's pop right into this. So we're gonna take a look here first at. Let me go ahead and move this for you guys on Instagram. Come on over to YouTube. Make this a little bit easier for all of us involved. Let's see if I can put this here for right now. Rush, can you just keep an eye on this for us?
As long as it doesn't fall down, yeah.
Rush is gonna keep. You're gonna have to watch Rush's face.
He's a good-looking dude.
He is. All right,
especially when we're in a bull market, that'd be great.
Oh, it's gonna be a good time. All right, so let's take a look at the. All right.
So can they see this image now?
Yep, they can see this. I had audio, but we're good.
So this picture does not look beautiful, but the reason why it's broken up is because you don't want to see the actual address.
So what is this? What are we looking at?
So we're looking at a private key.
Okay.
So a private key is basically the alphanumeric code, which is what you own Bitcoin with. So it's a bunch of numbers and letters. So somebody broke this one up here to show it as an example. I think they dropped it in water or something. But yeah, people used to keep it on a paper wallet. But
keep what on a paper wallet?
So you used to write down the actual letters and numbers that represent your private key, what you own Bitcoin with.
Okay, so what is a private key?
So
in simple terms, what is a private key?
It's a code which shows you control your Bitcoin.
Okay, so where do you enter this code to get your Bitcoin?
So you can have it in your wallet, which is the way most people say.
Which wallet?
Any wallet that you use, your digital wallet.
Okay.
Or you can write it down, which then you would put it somewhere safe so that nobody can see it. But basically, you don't want it to be online. Okay,
so you physically write down this alphanumeric code, or you print it out.
Right.
You hide it somewhere physically, like in a safe or in a necklace, locket, or something. And then if you can save cryptocurrency coded into this alphanumeric code and retrieve it once you enter that code. Okay.
Exactly.
So what happens if, let's just say, for example, what happens if you lose your paper key?
You're done.
What do you mean you're done? You die, or what happens?
Your Bitcoin's gone. So it stays on the blockchain, but you can't access it.
So once you lose your private key on paper wallet,
you can't access your Bitcoin
again. So what about the cryptocurrency space? Do a lot of people agree with paper wallets? I personally think a paper wallet's very stupid.
So they did an update to Bitcoin. So the paper wallet used to be the main form, which you would kind of view it as holding cash.
Right.
It's paper, right? But they updated it to where you can make a seed, which is just 12 words. So basically, it randomizes 12 words to represent your alphanumeric code that is your private key.
Right.
And so if you memorize those 12 words or you write them down somewhere, that's how you keep that.
Yeah, and that's what Bread Wallet makes you do when you set it up. Wasted John, you just set up a Bread Wallet. I'm sure it prompted you to set up 12 words. Do not tell those words to anybody. Write them down somewhere secret. Tattoo them on the inside of your leg. Whatever you got to do.
Exactly, like a passphrase, like Mo said.
Yeah, Mosi says it's a passphrase. Yeah, great stuff.
And then let's go to the next picture.
All right, so we're going to go down to the next photo. 1 second, I have to add the microphone.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so what the hell is this? That looks like a diabetes machine.
Yes. So this is a hardware wallet. So we mentioned the cold storage before.
Okay.
This is actually a piece of hardware where you can store your Bitcoin offline.
It's cold. Is it because it's a thermometer, or why is it called cold again?
Because it's not online, it's offline.
Okay, so it's an offline wallet, and you can download Bitcoin onto this.
Exactly.
Only Bitcoin or other coins?
Other coins too.
Okay.
This is a Trezor. There's also one called Ledger.
Okay. Trezor.
Thanks for the extra, the simplification mode.
So yeah, cold is offline. Okay, cold is an offline wallet. Good to know. All right, good. All right, and then we got some questions from Instagram from Jacob. He says, "Would the most anonymous way to buy it be with prepaid credit cards? The most anonymous way is to meet some dude on the street and buy some Bitcoin from him there.
Yep, localbitcoins.com.
Yeah, you can go to localbitcoins.com, meet somebody, pay over cash, and they'll sell you some Bitcoin. Jacob, if you want some Bitcoin, you hit me up. I'll sell you some Bitcoin. You can trust me. And then also, I think you mentioned that you don't have to pay taxes for cryptos. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, well, since this is publicly on the internet, yes, you have to pay taxes on cryptocurrency. You must be a good Christian man and good Muslim man, wherever the fuck you are, and pay taxes on cryptocurrency. It is 100% your responsibility to pay taxes because the government cannot track your cryptocurrency at all. So pay taxes.
Exactly. Just
pay taxes. Pay taxes, motherfuckers. The government can't track you, so you have to be an honest, good citizen. Yeah, you have to do the right thing.
Same as if you receive a duffel bag of cash.
Yeah, you have to pay. You have to
report it, tell it to your accountant, and let him deal with it.
Let him know you found that money and you want to pay for all the wars and shit that's going on, and you support whatever president there is at the time, and yes, we support paying taxes 150,000%.
Exactly. And I appreciate Mo adding a few extra points in. We're not going to get into Bitcoin ATMs, but yeah. Greg
says, I like my money like I like my immigrants, undocumented.
I love it.
Pretty good. Oh, pay your taxes, motherfuckers. Pay your taxes and buy my body language course.
Well, yeah, I mean, be like a colonial American, right? If you don't like taxes, complain about it, but pay them.
Yeah. So, and then a big thank you to everybody. It looks like there's 23 people in here, so I'm really happy to see some people that are genuinely interested in cryptocurrency. Yeah. It's great. So let's continue to go forward and move on to the next one.
All right. So the next image.
Okay, here we go. So what's this?
So, actually, skip that one. All right, we'll skip the other one because the other one is just something we don't need. So this is your desktop wallet. So this is basically Electrum, which is Bread is the one we're wearing today for your mobile, and then Electrum, this is your actual wallet for your desktop.
Yeah, and the Electrum is spelled at the top, Electrum, Electrum wallet. This is the wallet I've been using. Just the only downside I'd say this wallet is make sure you keep it updated and make sure you have backups of your seed. Back it up.
Yeah, your seed represents your private key.
Yes.
So it's the 12 words that you get both on Bread and Electrum when you start. We'll show that here in a bit.
Right. So you make sure everything you do with regards to cryptocurrency, listen up, you fuckers. Okay? You have to make sure you're backing everything up or you will lose your money forever. I'm going to say it again. Make sure you back everything up or you will lose all your money. There is nobody you can go to. There is no agency you can go to. There is nothing. You lose your money, you're fucked. You can sit there and cry about it, but I told you
Yep.
tons of times, but don't lose your fucking backup. Back up your money. Back it up, fucking back it up.
Yep. You are your own bank. You're taking your control of your own wealth. So be careful.
Yep.
We can go to the next one.
All right, let's go to the next one here. All right, so this is Bread Wallet.
Yep. And so I just showed the one that's on my actual mobile, so we don't need to talk about this too much. But this is just what the wallet will look like as I showed on my actual phone before.
And Bread Wallet is really good because it also, in my opinion, Bread Wallet it's so cool because, honestly, it tracks the price of Bitcoin, which a lot of wallets just don't do.
Yeah.
This one tracks the price of Bitcoin, so you can see what's going on. And the speed of the transactions is so fast. In addition, you pay really, really low fees when you use Bread Wallet.
Yeah, I haven't used it too much before because I don't really keep much on my mobile, as I mentioned before. But if I was first beginning to use crypto right now, definitely. It's the best thing that is out there for beginners to, get their Bitcoin, have a place to hold it if you're not holding, too much, and then figure out how to use the other technology after you figure Bread out.
Yeah, yeah.
And Mo said, does it have two-factor authentication? We'll get to that a little bit later. That's the only downside. It does not. But as I mentioned, a mobile wallet is where you want to start. It's not where you want to, after you start making a lot of money, you don't want to be holding much here. It's basically like the wallet you carry around in your purse if you were a woman, or in the back pocket if you're a man. It's where you would put your cash, so don't put too much in there.
Yeah, I carry around, a little bit of Bitcoin on there just to, in case of a rainy day, and I have it backed up. So even if I lose my phone, my Bitcoin is 100% safe and backed up.
Exactly.
So
it's a great place if you're going to be spending your Bitcoin or transferring them somewhere.
And honestly, the best thing about Bread Wallet really is, I actually had a problem recently regarding Bitflyer. That's why I fucking hate Bitflyer. Basically, they kept my Bitcoin, they kept 0.68 Bitcoin hostage for about 2 weeks, just through their bullshit politics or whatever.
Yeah, and they kept some of my Litecoin hostage as well when they did that politics last summer. I had to go through a month worth of shit to get my Litecoin back.
And Bitflyer still has my Bitcoin Cash locked up, my one Bitcoin Cash. And of course, they're a Japanese company, so they're going to be like, oh, what are these fucking filthy guys? Didn't know.
It's the same as Coinbase, right?
Oh, yeah.
It can happen to any of these companies because it's like they're a bank.
Yeah.
Which is what we don't want in crypto. I mean, it's useful, but we don't want to keep our stuff there.
Yeah, and so I had to go through so much shit, and then I just was so desperate. I was trying to look for a good wallet that I found Bread Wallet, and I had them refund me to Bread Wallet, and then I did my purchase through Bread Wallet. Bread Wallet is fucking
smooth.
It's idiot proof.
Yeah.
And it is smooth. Everything flies. It's minimalistic. There's not tons of overwhelming shit in there. It's literally send, receive. So it's a great wallet.
Yeah, if you know how to download anything on the Apple Store, you can use Bread Wallet. It's the same as any other app.
And I highly recommend all guys just download Bread Wallet, learn to fool around with it just so you have it on your phone. And, this will begin a little part of your cryptocurrency journey. Because, part of modern life dating, and obviously the Tokyo Crypto Show is an extension of it, is that, I want to help you guys get ahead in life. And honestly, cryptocurrency is definitely here to stay.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere, and it's one of the best ways that you can make money right now.
And great thing about the cryptocurrency space is, what is the percent of men versus women using cryptocurrency?
It's like at least 80-20, if not 95.
I think it's more like 95% of men. 95% of all people using cryptocurrency is men. So it's something's there. Something's there for sure.
Yeah, men are a lot more tolerant or capable of taking risk, which is why they tend to start businesses and be entrepreneurs more often as well.
That's why I went to go Mars, motherfucker.
Christopher Columbus, right? Any of these guys. I mean, it's just kind of in our DNA in that, we explore and we push boundaries and we innovate, right?
What about the 75 other genders?
I have no, I've been out of America too long. So,
All right.
so this slide will stay on just real quick. So before we mention, there's a public key, which is last week how we talked about how you send Bitcoin. That's the one on the left. There's a private key. This is the one that you hold on your hardware or on your software that you don't show to anybody. That's the one that shows you control Bitcoin. The only point of this picture is if you look at the two, they look very similar, right? So the key thing is figure out when you go into your wallet, when you go into Bread Wallet, when you press send, it will only show you a public key, and you'll never really see your private key. So make sure that you find what your public key is in your wallet so that you don't accidentally send somebody your private key. That's it. But we won't go into any more detail on that.
Right. So private key. Now, help me out here. I'm really trying to understand private key more. So, to be honest with you, all I know about private keys is and this is kind of going off of a tangent, but explain private key one more time. A lot simpler.
Okay. So, how did we break it down before? When you broke it down a little simpler, what did you say?
I don't know.
Okay. So if I break it down, it's a key that shows you control your Bitcoin.
Okay, and so is this private key stored on Bread Wallet right now?
It's stored on the blockchain, actually.
Can I access my private key through Bread Wallet?
Yes.
How do I do that?
You get your seed, which is the 12 words you used as your password when you created it.
Mm-hmm.
And that seed is cryptographically linked to the blockchain.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a code that links those 12 words and represents these letters and numbers, which are your private key.
So how do I retrieve my private key using that?
So if your Bread Wallet goes bust and you go and open a different Bread Wallet somewhere else, then all you need to do is remember those 12 words, have them written down, and then you'll never have to remember your private key.
Okay.
For Bitcoin.
Okay, but now this is kind of a higher level question, but for the guys who know what's going on, they'll understand this. But for those of you who don't, just pay attention. This is very important. So cryptocurrency forks often, and you can always get the new coins if you have the private key. So let's say, as we know, Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash forked, which means basically Bitcoin was like a company to an extent, and they split up. But however many Bitcoin you owned at the time that there was a split, you automatically got duplicated and received Bitcoin Cash. So let's say Bitcoin is going to fork again.
Yep.
How do I get money from my private key, like through Bread Wallet?
So you can't do it directly through Bread Wallet. You have to jerry-rig it a little bit. But I think that's a completely whole subject we can go on for a half hour.
Okay.
So we'll have to do that another time. But there's a couple websites that I've found that show you how to jerry-rig it. It's easier to do on Electrum, which is your desktop wallet.
And this is very important because you get free money.
Yes, you get your exact, like you said, the same. If you have 100 Bitcoin, you get 100 Bitcoin Cash.
And Bitcoin, so let's say you had 100 Bitcoin pre-bull run 2017, then you got 100 Bitcoin Cash. So the 100 Bitcoin became 20,000. So 100 times 20,000 is 2 million.
Yep.
And then you also had 100 of Bitcoin Cash, and Bitcoin Cash peaked out at what, 2,000?
About 1,600, I believe.
So let's just say 1,500 times 100 is 150,000. So you would have $2.15 million.
That'd be great. Exactly.
That's enough to hang out for a couple of years.
Yep.
That's enough. You could buy a lot of stuff.
Exactly. If you keep holding on to it for the next 5 years, it'd be getting even better. You get $20 million probably.
Yeah. So okay, that's good to know.
So yeah, it's another subject for another time. But just focus on your public key and make sure that's the only one you share. Don't share anything else.
Okay, let's do that.
let's only stay on this slide for like 10 seconds. But basically, any device that has previously had what we call malware, which is malicious software,
Viruses.
If you've had a virus on your phone or on your computer before, don't use that to store cryptocurrency.
Just get a new phone. What if you like factory reset it?
It's better not to.
Okay, because someone can steal your cryptocurrency that way?
You don't know what's been compromised.
Okay, yeah. And then the way digital hacking is getting these days, the last thing you want to do, because who do you complain to if somebody steals your cryptocurrency?
Kick yourself in the balls, I guess. You can't do nothing.
So that's the upside to this money, is you have full control. The downside is you also have full control. So if somebody steals it from you, it is what it is.
Yep.
Okay, so you got to be careful for that.
All right, so now we're getting to the good stuff a little bit. So we have the two wallets which we mentioned: Bread for your mobile and Electrum for your desktop. So for your mobile, this is a basic synopsis of what's good and bad about Bread Wallet, but to be honest, it's not 100% up to date. But it's easy to use, it's free, connects directly to the Bitcoin network, so you have your private key. It's the best if you're a beginner to start there. The negatives, like I think Mo mentioned, it doesn't have two-factor authentication. So that's one thing we'll get to later, but it's not that important if you're just at the very beginning.
It says the ability to buy Bitcoin directly through the app. How do you do that?
You can do it with your credit card, with your bank, or with an ATM, actually.
Cash?
Yeah.
That's nice and sketch.
Yeah, so that would be a way to kind of get around your ID a little bit.
Or if you're a drug dealer. But no drug dealers watch me.
Yeah.
It's a Christian channel. All right. But that's good to know that you can, and if you do the cash transactions, you got to be sure you document everything in order to pay your taxes, because we're all good tax-paying citizens of the world.
Exactly.
So that's very important.
But at the bottom here, it says it does not support altcoins. And like I showed you before, that's not true anymore.
It does. It does support altcoins.
It does now.
What is an altcoin?
So an altcoin is an alternative coin. So anything that's not Bitcoin.
That just shows you how much Bitcoin rules the market. There's Bitcoin, and then there's
Everything
altcoins.
else.
And if an altcoin's really bad, what do they call it?
Shitcoin.
They call it a shitcoin. So you got your Bitcoin and you got your shitcoins. Some people are such purists. They're like, fuck everything that's not Bitcoin.
Exactly.
Everything's a shitcoin.
And the worse the market gets in terms of a bear market, the more tribal people get. And that you'll hear that more often now than you will when it's a bull market.
Yeah, very, very interesting. We're waiting for that bull. We got our bull here. Okay, let's see.
Let's move on to Electrum.
So Electrum is a little bit more difficult to install and might be a little overwhelming. So I recommend start with a Bread wallet, start fiddling around with it, kind of understand what's going on. If you've got $10 and you want to just see what it feels like to buy cryptocurrency, and then see, oh my God, my $10 became 15, and then you can kind of see what's going on, be a little bit more plugged into this whole cryptocurrency, which is it's truly like a whole different world. Really, there's some people who live only off of Bitcoin.
Yeah, there's one guy, I forgot his name, but he's living in Thailand right now. He's been doing it with his whole family for like the last 3 or 4 years.
It's fucking crazy. Unbelievable.
But so Electrum, we'll show you both how to set both of them up a little bit later here. But it's very easy to use. It's open source, so it's free. And it changes as the market changes. It connects to your hardware wallet. So if you do get more advanced later and you use something that's not online, you use a cold wallet offline, this will be able to function with that. So this is your bridge from, you start with Bread and you get your cryptocurrency and you get used to it. And then this is your bridge to the rest of the Bitcoin world.
Yeah, okay, great stuff. Big Chungus says, I need a new phone. Too much porn in my old phone. Yep, that'll do it. You shouldn't be looking at porn in the first place if you're watching me. All right, let's go to the next one.
So now we're actually getting into the nitty gritty, and we're actually setting up your Bread wallet. So when you after you download the Bread wallet, you'll see something like this, which is you make your 6-digit PIN, which is what I entered on my phone to open it, like you open your phone. If you want to do fingerprint, you can. And then it mentions here paper key, which is the seed or the private key we mentioned that you write down.
That's in order to access it in case you lose your Bitcoin, right?
Exactly. And then this is just a simple slide to show when you decide to pay with your credit card. If you want to buy Bitcoin, you can buy $20,000 a day or $50,000 a year using Bread Wallet. So you can buy a lot.
And there are varying purchase points. You don't need to buy 20,000 at once.
You can buy $1.
Okay, good to know.
And now this is how so Bread Wallet was super easy to set up. As it took us 10 seconds to explain that.
Yeah, some guys are watching right now and set up Bread Wallet. I think Wasted John did it and Pine just did it. So it's really simple. Guys have been watching the show, and within under 5 minutes they've set it up.
Yeah, anybody can do it. It's super easy. And then this is getting into how to set up Electrum. So when you go to the Electrum website, you'll see this to download. And if you use any of these systems, Windows, Linux, Mac, or Android, you can download it. And then once you actually download the Electrum wallet, then you have to actually create your wallet. So you press create new wallet, and then a standard wallet is best. And before we were talking about the private key, right? It can be a lot of letters and numbers on a blockchain, but now we only have to remember this 12-word code to access our private information. So remember this, write it down, and never lose it, because this is what you will use both on Bread Wallet and on Electrum to retrieve if you ever lose your computer or the software gets disturbed.
And should you email this to yourself?
Hell no. Don't put it on Google Drive. Don't email it to yourself.
Because somebody can hack your email and then recover your wallet from Russia or fucking
anywhere in the world,
Tanzania or whatever.
Exactly.
And then where does your Bitcoin go?
Gone.
Right.
So this is the most important. So question from Mr. Jackson, should I move my Electrum wallet to my Mac and put the Bread wallet on my mobile phone? Exactly, that's correct. Do that. And then this is creating an Electrum password, and it, like any other thing you download onto your computer as a piece of software, make a password and remember it. And then this is what your Electrum wallet will look like. So once you actually want to receive Bitcoin here, you will put in your receiving address in your Bread wallet to get your Bitcoin from your Bread wallet to your Electrum wallet.
So that receiving address, if you want to receive money from somebody, that alphanumeric code in the receiving address, you just copy and paste that and send it to someone, or the QR code on the right-hand side. Let them know, hey, this is my cryptocurrency address. Send the payment here. Once they send the payment, you can go to blockchain.com and then check on the blockchain by typing in this address, and you can see if the money has been sent or not. In case you're dealing with somebody you don't know, they will tell you. Let's say they say, oh yeah, I sent you the Bitcoin, now send me, mail me the 100 t-shirts I ordered from you. If you do not see the transaction confirmed, this person is lying to you, or they input the address wrong, or you put the wrong address. But
exactly,
as long as you copy and paste that address and they copy it directly, Once the money is set, you personally will be able to verify it, and as well as anybody who has your address, really.
Yep. And so, yeah, it's super simple with bread. All right, so we're getting to the home stretch. So Mo C wrote shorthand earlier. Does Bread Wallet have 2FA, two-factor authentication, which is a long thing to say, but basically Bread Wallet does not. But once you move it to Electrum, you will be able to add an extra layer of security to your wallet, which means you add this authenticator from Google. Just go to google.com and type in authenticator, download it, and every time you sign in with your actual normal password, it'll ask you for actually, can you go to or no, I don't want to show mine. Actually, I don't think that's probably not a good idea.
No,
but it changes basically every probably about
60 seconds or something.
60 or 40 seconds. And so yeah, it's an extra layer of security so hackers can't get into, as Google has very easily put it here.
But if you don't, now here's something that's important. If you reset your phone or delete the Google Authenticator app, this is important. Okay, so if you have Google Authenticator hooked up to any account, if you delete Google Authenticator off of your phone, all of those accounts are going to be very hard to reopen, because once it's locked on, I that happened to me. I had to reset my iPhone. I got a new phone, and my Google Authenticator was deleted, and I had to go through so much bullshit with these exchanges to get my money free back into my hands again. So authenticators are really just used not just for exchanges for the most part.
No, it's used for the web, or for the software wallet like Electrum, and it's also used for exchanges. But it's an extra layer of security. So if you have this, it will reduce the ability to hack your wallet or the exchange where you have your stuff by about 90%. So it's very useful. But like John said, it's encryption, right? So all of this is encryption. So similar to your private key seed, which you remember 12 words for, you can write down or remember words that have your authenticator connection, basically. So once you have those on paper, then if something like that happens, you can recover it very easily. But Google has a very in-depth way to do that. So if you use that, please read Google's FAQ. And then this is the last thing, just kind of a little side note, is you'll probably hear this in the Bitcoin space if you get into it recently, which is a multi-sig, which is a multi-signature, which means in order to open, you need 3 people to have a private key to access your Bitcoin. So you can hold one on your computer, you can hold one offline, you can have a backup one somewhere else, or you can have 3 people separately hold them, and only 2 of them need to actually sign to actually open the wallet. But you can do that. You can look into that later. We won't go into it here because it's really in depth. It's a new technology that you can use to add an extra layer of security.
But yeah, that's gonna do it. That's gonna give you just a general rundown of wallets. I really like, again, guys. I can honestly say I literally sat down and drank with the president of Bread Wallet, Adam. He is a very nice guy. He is very passionate about cryptocurrency. He gave me all this free merchandise. Gave me this fucking Rush, new member of our show. He's our local Chad, and he's here to support us in our Bitcoin endeavors. And honestly, I really like. I believe, I don't know if it's like the universe, law of attraction, whatever, but literally the bread coin saved me in some kind of shitty situation I had with Bitflyer. And then I went out drinking at a bar with my Chinese mate, and then I randomly met a guy at a sake tasting the day before when I did the show, when I was with Kyle Trouble and I was eating pizza on camera. I was drinking all that sake. But after that, I went to, the day after, I went to this bar, And my friend that I met at the sake tasting, he's like, hey, I want you to meet this friend. And the guy had Bread Wallet on his logo on his phone. I was like, dude, Bread Wallet's the shit, man. That thing saved my life the other day. Are you into crypto? He's like, yeah, I'm the president of Bread Wallet. I was like, no, you're not. I met fucking the guy. I met the CEO of Binance. I'm like, fuck you. You're not the CEO of Binance. He's like, yeah, I am. And then now I met the guy from Bread Wallet. The guy was cool as shit. Awesome guy.
And that's probably the coolest part of blockchain and cryptocurrency. In Tokyo is one of the hubs.
Yep.
So we've met all these people before the space really took off. Bread Wallet just, started to get famous at the end of the bull market.
Yeah.
And so when the next bull market comes and people start running into it, it's going to be the easiest application to get people started. So it's going to be one of the names that you hear out there for the next few years.
It's going to be good stuff, guys. So listen, thanks so much for tuning in today. Guys, listen, literally in 25 hours, Body Language Mastery is coming out. Get on my email list now. I'm sending out an exclusive look at a 3-minute clip from the course. You're not going to want to miss it. Body Language Mastery, February 28th. It's going to be available only for 5 days. You can click the link in the bio right here. modernlifedating.com/body language. Check it out. If you enjoyed today's show, holler at your boy. If you want to send a donation, every little bit can be used because I used all my money to launch Body Life Mastery. Click on streamlabs.com/modern life dating. And so that's all I got to say. Thank you guys for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's show is going to be the importance of body language. So on Interview with the Man.
Yep.
Be sure to check out Charlie at cultivatecrypto.com. If you have more in-depth questions or you're more of an advanced guy, we're kind of keeping the show at a very elementary level right now. Go to cultivatecrypto.com. He personally is going to reply to you. He doesn't have any workers. He doesn't have any staff. It's just him. So you'll be connecting directly with Charlie.
Yep. And we'll help people who are advanced, people who are beginners, people who are somewhere in the middle. We'll make a roadmap and we'll make a path for everybody to go on that's simple.
All right. That's it, guys. You guys take care, and we'll catch you next time on the next Tokyo Crypto Show.
Have a good day.
See you later.